What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. I'm Brian, and today I'm back in Sopranos mode, gonna be checking out Season 2, Episode 5. Now, I'm sure a lot of people don't really give a shit about what I say before or after, but I encourage you to listen to this part. I just found this out the other day, and yeah, kind of blew me away. So, I was talking with my sister, who doesn't watch the channel, very supportive, but I was like, yeah, so I started watching The Sopranos finally for the channel, and she goes, Dad was on an episode of The Sopranos. I said, get the hell out of here. Apparently, in one of the later seasons, my dad is an extra somewhere. Now, I don't remember him ever telling me that. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, so it's not like I can just ask him about it. But I do know for a while he was trying to pursue a career in acting. So, yeah, I told her to try and find out which episode it is, if it is in fact true. She may have misremembered. I'm going to try and ask some other family members to see if it's really the case or not. Because considering the fact that I missed the whole pussy FBI informant scene, and that's a main character, it's highly likely that I could miss my own dad if he's just a background extra. But if it is true, that's really cool, and shame on me for definitely not watching this show sooner. One thing I do know that he was on was an episode of Oprah, and it actually had something to do with being tied to the mafia. Now, as far as I know, my dad was not part of the mob, but before he met my mother, apparently he was married to someone who was the ex-wife to someone very high up in the mafia. I have a picture of a clip from him on Oprah. I'll toss up here. The episode was titled Married to a Swindler. And yeah, I'm not going to go into detail about some of the stuff he told me about that situation. But yeah, thought I'd share that with you guys. I learned something new the other day. I really hope it is true. That would be cool to see my dad again, especially while reacting to this show. But aside from all that, I'm in full Italian mode right now. Just got myself a nice spicy fennel sausage pizza from an Italian place down the road from me. Got my pinky rings going. I'm pumped to get into this one. But of course, before we get into the episode, as always, if you guys enjoy today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 2, Episode 5 of The Sopranos. Remember guys, subscribe, or Callie gets it. We don't hurt Callie. Is this like a happy ending kind of a place?
How's it going, buddy?
Don't you own a fucking mirror?
Have?
3 fucking weeks in a row now?
Business slow, we pay no more.
What'd she fucking say? Come on! Now! Got money for Blow, but not for us, huh?
Chris, please!
I knew he'd make that point.
This shit's unacceptable.
All things considered, he got off pretty easy.
Third time this week, Artie.
She's complaining about business.
Alabuco. Baby quail stuffed with fennel sausage.
Hey, just had me some fennel sausage.
You know what you need here? Top-notch mozzarella maker.
Arthur at the bank.
Enjoy. I'll catch you later.
You better run. You know that guy I was talking about over there? The cheese?
Yeah.
It's my cousin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I thought maybe you could hire him, you know, help me out with the immigration. I'll take care of the money.
Does he at least know his ass from schmuts?
The missus is not going to be happy about that.
This is acting for writers?
And your first assignment is to act like a writer who gets here on time. Over the next few weeks, we'll focus on improv and scene study.
My name is Chris McAvity. I work on Wall Street. Not on Wall Street, but, you know, stocks.
Not entirely untrue.
Well, I can't guarantee you'll write any faster, but hopefully you'll learn a few things.
Let's walk.
I had coffee with your friend from the railroad.
Furio.
Furio? Coming here? What? To see what indoor plumber looks like? I do something wrong?
Sunday. My house. Box of Malamos on the counter.
Malamaz. I thought you lost your mind. What about Puss?
Pussy reports to you guys. Directly.
It was a downpour. He couldn't see anything. It was impossible. He's driving, and he starts to hyperventilate.
Does she really keep needing to go to therapy to realize she needs to start treating him again? This is the root of her dreams and feelings?
Who in Wizard would your patient be?
The wizard behind the curtain?
Oz himself?
That treating a mobster provides you some vicarious thrill.
You think this is funny? You
I do.
Sucker. F you.
She's got a little Tony in her, leaving that therapist office.
Hello? Who's this?
Oh, Janice.
On the what? Yeah, I'll give it a f***ing message.
Uh-oh.
It's a bank. She's trying to take out a loan on my mother's house.
And I'm sure she'll come up with such a bullshit. I gotta say, nothing will ever beat that feeling of being able to just slam a phone down. But yeah, I'm sure Janice will just come up with some bullshit excuse as to why she's taking the money out, and it's to do something noble.
Janice, it's me. Open the door. What are you doing here? Where's my sister? So what the f***, Rich? Mattress at the shelter a little too lumpy?
And we got history together.
Yeah. Israel and Palestine.
Oh man, that does not go over well in today's current climate.
She may be your sister, but back the f*** off. You know, all due respect.
Respect.
I thought that was
Where do you get the balls to take out a loan on this house?
I applied for the loan simply because I'm trying to make this place habitable for Mom.
She's your f***ing problem now.
Yeah, not for nothing. Like, you obviously don't get along with your sister. Just let her do her thing. Let someone else take care of the problem.
What's the trouble here, officer? Your wife's getting a ticket.
There we have it, huh? Listen. Any questions?
He actually looks like he's enjoying himself.
He tells me nothing. Who's the zip anyway?
Well, no one's telling you anything for a good reason now. Damn it.
You having a good time? Food's good, right?
Garden State's a freaking parking lot. Oh, who it is?
Oh, yeah, the Garden State sucks.
Hey, Furio, come here a second. I want you to meet somebody.
Scusa.
He's with us now? Guess I didn't get the memo.
Tanning salon?
He only had half.
Again?
I wasn't sure what you wanted.
I want you to send him a past due notice. What the f*** you think I want?
All right, I'll take care of it.
Leave it alone.
Sure?
Yeah, Carmela.
What do you want?
I should pay my respect.
Deserving?
That's what they call it when someone low rates himself.
Yeah, South Park on the magazine
Little
there.
physical deep. The guy's a player and he's trying to f this broad.
So quit.
I'm not gonna quit.
I'll just be a few minutes. Why don't you fix up a drink or something, okay?
I'm firmly in charge. No trouble there. My family is healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, I get Anxious. You know, just in general.
Just like your father.
What is?
Not the same thing.
My old man had anxiety attacks? Did he go to a doctor?
Your father? What are you kidding?
Got a second?
Sure, what's up?
It's my scene. Gentleman caller guy.
Alan's scene partner dropped out, so I gotta find something for him anyway.
Who?
I don't want a James Dean impression.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Richard, you are such...
And we're back with Ducks again. And she's back. I've noticed a trend in this show, and it's understandable because there's so many characters, but it's like, yeah, Tony we see every episode, of course, but there's certain characters that just disappear for 2 or 3 episodes at a time, and then, bam, they're back.
He said if I don't like to fight, I should find myself a Russian.
Uh-oh.
No!
Here. Now you're fucking involved, okay?
I call police!
Mind your fucking business.
You!
Move your ass.
You can depend on me. Trust me. Whatever comes, we'll face it together.
Oh, this shit. You said you weren't gonna laugh.
Come on, man. She's supporting you. Jeffersons?
Friggin' look at it and get hauled in. I would have played great with Uncle Junior and everybody else after my ass.
Complex.
What kind?
You know, sleep always helps.
Oh, you want to go to sleep? Go ahead.
Hey,
Depresses me.
I was a sound engineer in one of my studios. Talking about Germany all the time.
The two of them together.
Chris, Mitch, Cynthia, and Alan, our rebels without causes.
Shut the lights!
Make them go away! Let him alone, that's my son! When I saw the red jacket, I thought, help me, Daddy. Dad, help me.
I'll stand up with you. And I'll try to be as strong as you want me to be.
Unfreaking believable.
God, you were really good.
Think he's actually been in this situation before. Oh, dude, come on. Right over it?
You know, we should have a Devils game someday.
Still get tickets from the Greek?
That's funny. I love all New York teams, but I've always been a Devils fan.
How you doing, Fudio?
Furio. Hey, Mr. New York. Now, what did you do?
Hey, don't get up.
I wasn't gonna.
It's so hard to look at pussy now, man. Like, I feel betrayed.
Puss. Want to give us a minute? Do me a favor, will you, sweetie?
Yes?
Keep this warm. Thank you. 5 minutes.
Do they know something? Or are they just playing it cautious and never really trusted him when he got back to begin with?
What'd I tell you? You think Tony really gives a flying about you?
I mean, Silvio I get, but Paulie?
He's probably dizzy from all that hairspray.
And this other one, the Geep. Most of the guys in this life, there's no fucking honor. Half of them are on drugs. The other half are psychos.
I'm thinking about taking my patient back. I stormed out of here like a child. Cursing, threatening, acting out. That's exactly what he does to me.
Yep. I said it. Her inner Tony was coming out.
You mentioned you've put on a little weight lately.
I don't know if I bring that up.
It's not supposed to be therapeutic for you. This is your therapy here.
It's a good point.
Do you have sexual feelings for him?
Nah, you paused way too long.
It's not just Dominic who is the problem. It's the wife, too.
Oh, this was Tony's plan. Gotta say, though, respect to Christopher for not taking the initiative to do this on his own. Oh, damn. This guy's unhinged. Oh, damn. He's just chilling with a cigar.
Non ti preoccupare.
That's not necessary, my guy.
Sei fortunato che non t'ha già ammazzato.
Son of a... Yeah.
It's Dr. Melfi.
Not the call he was expecting.
If you want, I could fit you in tomorrow at 2:30.
Now,
Why do you say that? You think about it. I'll keep the hour open.
yeah.
I hope he shows.
Hey.
I'm glad he came back.
Outstanding. Mitch, Christopher, you want to give it a try?
Hey.
What?
Stop it, Christopher!
Why?
Oh my God, sorry. I don't understand. The guy didn't say anything.
He didn't have to.
Maybe doing that scene brought up some bad feelings.
Even I knew that.
Maybe.
Nah, that hit on a personal level.
How do you know what it's all about? Huh? From writing down orders at the restaurant?
I hated seeing you suffer with that writer's block. When I saw the...
Someone start.
In the coffee shop, you mentioned that you had a panic attack that led to an automobile accident?
Found out a little medical history. My old man had the same thing.
Anthony, what is it you want to achieve here?
I want to stop passing out. I want to stop panicking.
You want to be a better gang leader? Read The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
You know what? You. You know where I was yesterday when you called? Well, the guy that works for me was inside beating the shit out of a guy that owes me money. Wished there was me in there.
Giving the beating or taking it?
Let's see if this class helped him out at all. Start from scratch. Floppy disks, damn. Or is he just outright giving up on it? Alright guys, so just got finished up with episode 5, and it was definitely an interesting one. So one thing I'm definitely happy about from this episode is Tony's back in therapy. She's been struggling the past couple of episodes, whether or not... Well, I guess she wasn't really thinking, like, I need to take him back as a patient, but, you know, she's been having the dreams and thoughts and issues, and took her way too long to be like, I need to start treating him again. Tony, on the other hand, now, just from that brief transaction they had, he definitely seems happy that she wants to see him again, but he just his demeanor, that whole interaction, doesn't give a shit. He's just, you know, no more talking code, like waste management, just flat out there. I kind of like that dynamic better for them. Like, why beat around the bush? If she truly wants to help him, then just say everything. As long as he doesn't say anything that brings someone, like, great bodily harm, she doesn't have to report it. So, hey, just be honest. Maybe it'll help him out. Christopher, I mean, Adriana, so far, she's just like a saint. She tries so much for, you know, just to be supportive to Christopher, and he's always just, he's his own worst enemy. Just always sabotaging a good thing, and you know, she got him into that class, and it actually seemed to be helping him. And not just with the writing aspect, which it looks like he's just given up on that now, but I don't know, maybe that was like the therapy for Christopher. He seemed to be enjoying himself, but she made a very good point at the end there that maybe the reason she hit the guy was because he connected so deeply during that scene, picturing him as his father, and I'm sure there's some animosity, but you know, between them there, which is why he just cocked back on him. Like, I don't know. But it sucks, because I highly doubt he will be allowed back to that group. It is what it is, just gotta move forward. Then you get the whole thing with Janice and Richie. Like, yeah, they're adults, but he's working for Tony. That's his sister. Maybe bring it up and don't let him find you at his mother's house. All of a sudden, you're dating his sister again. Like, but at the same time, Tony really wants nothing to do with Janice. And it's like, all right, well, just let him be. You don't have to worry. She won't have to worry. She can do her scheming shit in the background. It's interesting, though, that she had tried to take out a loan against the house. I would assume that the house would be under Tony's name or his mother's. Like, how would she have access to take a loan out against it? And, of course, you know, the bullshit Janice excuse. Oh, I'm trying to fix it up so it's nice for Mom. You couldn't care less. You're trying to get some money in your own pocket. What's wrong with the house? You know, Meadow trashed it. It was just dirty. She cleaned it up. Now, what? Like, what could you possibly do? The woman lived there her whole life. It doesn't need anything. Yep. She's definitely a schemer. And of course, we got the whole thing with Pussy and the feds. Like, I'm really curious. Does Tony still have a suspicion that Pussy is a rat? Does he just not trust him because he disappeared for a while and then came back suddenly? Or is he just really trying to play things super close? He has no problem trusting Paulie, giving him a bump. Christopher, I feel like he trusts, but at the same time knows he could be kind of a loose cannon and maybe picks and chooses what he trusts him with. But now it looks like they're cutting Pussy out like altogether. Like, made the guy leave mid-meal for a conversation with essentially the new guy, the Italian. And yeah, I wish I could say I felt bad for Pussy, but I now know the truth, and I don't. Gotta say, kind of feel betrayed about it. And also, speaking of that Italian dude, I forget his name. Forgive me. But, yeah, he's a little bit unhinged. The guy definitely deserved the beating. He's complaining that business is slow, he can't make his payments, yet he's got a whole bunch of booger sugar all over his face. It's like, alright guy, we know where your priorities are at. He needed a talking to. The wife, though, I mean, she got a pretty bad beating herself. Not cool, but hey, in this world, I guess it is what it is. Overall, very enjoyable episode. Can't wait to get into the next episode. But for tonight, guys, that's going to do it. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So, thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.